Oh, I'm live. I never go live, but I'm trying it out, trying to get comfortable with it, trying to get comfortable with live speaking, and you know what I'm saying. So bear with me as I go over this these topics. Um, I just wanted to touch base on some of these topics that we got going on for the week. It's really been a hot week. It's been a hot week. You know what I'm saying? First off, let me introduce myself. My name is Kenny Ray. For those that live in Texas that know me from youth, Lil Kenny, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I've been wanting to go live for a while, and talk about some hot topics. Actually, bring y'all something more than jokes and laughs and things like that. I'm trying to be funny and controversy, things like that. Well, and most of the things that I'm going to discuss are controversial. You know what I'm saying? So. But anyway, let me go ahead and jump right in, so that we can get the party started. I want to talk about the elephant in the room. No, we're going to save that till last. I'm going to talk about the elephant in the room till last. If anybody know where watching, I'm going live from Denver, Colorado. Here it's beautiful out, you know what I'm saying? I know tomorrow we're supposed to get some snow out here. So bundle up, stay warm. If you don't know how to drive, stay off the roads. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an Uber driver as well, and I don't got time to be waiting through traffic, trying to swerve out everybody's way. And, you know what I'm saying? Like people that don't know how to drive just, are driving too fast in the snow. I don't understand that. You think just because you got a big truck, you're immune to sliding and flipping and wrecking into people and things like that? And you better calm down. You got to calm down out here. It gets icy. Just like some of these topics that it's icy. It's icy. But first, let me start with Snoop Dogg, Big Snoop, SNOOPDOGG, Snoop Dogg, Uncle Snoop, whatever you want to call him. the creator of the isms. But yeah, man, my man said that he's gonna quit smoking this week, man, and I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that has built their brand on smoking, and you know what I'm saying, and just living that smoker's life, and just kind of really appreciate that, because it's a big risk. It's a big risk that you take when you build your brand on something and you decide that you're not going to do that no more. Yeah, it's I'm sure it's a tough move. I personally, like a week before he announced that he was going to quit smoking weed, I quit smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a struggle. Because, as a creative person, I like to create t-shirts, and I like to, write and, do things like that. Just be creative. And sometimes I run to weed. I would run to weed and think that that was going to help me be creative. But as I got older, I realized that it's not doing nothing for me. It's not helping me do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's not. When I was younger, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I would go write my raps and go write my blogs or my poetry or whatnot, and it helped me be creative. But as I got older, that was no longer the case. It was no longer the case that I was smoking for the benefit of creativity. And so shout out to Snoop, you know what I'm saying? I think he's starting a new wave. I hear that Meek Mill has followed the train and, hopped on the train and decided that he was going to quit smoking too. So, hopefully this has a big domino effect on the Black community, the hip hop community, our younger community, you know what I'm saying? And see what we got in 2024, if that's going to be the wave. Everybody's just giving up this weed. I understand when you're younger, like I said, it might help you do the things that you want to do. But as you get older, I'm 40 now, and just hearing that he's quitting gives me extra motivation to be like, you know what, forget them cravings. I don't care about them cravings. So, you know what I'm saying? That's my first topic I wanted to talk about. Just want to give a shout out to Snoop. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. And you know what I'm saying? I'm sure that there's a lot of people that are with you. We're rooting for you. I hope you can stay on it and stick to that track. Stick on that track. Let's hop into the next topic. We got D1. Rapper D1. He's calling out the nonsense in hip hop, right? He's calling out the nonsense, all the murder rap, the drill music, things like that. You know, the prison music, the soundtrack to prison. That's what I call it. Soundtrack to prison. Soundtrack of our destruction. Uh, that's what a lot of rappers make their money off of. Um, a lot of record executives, you know, to make money off of, you know, murder music in the black community, and not just, you know, like just want to point out the hypocrisies. Not me, but you know what I'm saying. I just want to narrate the fact that some people are pointing out the hypocrisies of some of these rappers, that they want to be community activists and create change or whatever, but then when it's time for them to make some money, or you know what I'm saying, make some music or be creative, whatever, they just run back to what they've known. And it's crazy because a lot of these, you know, like the response that Rick Ross gave was really surface level response. You know what I'm saying? Like he gives out turkeys, he gives out diapers to the kids, and gives out bikes and toys, and you know, things like that. That's really surface level stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not really the work that we need to get done in the community. You know what I'm saying? Ever since, you know, I've been rocking with Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? I call myself the biggest boss. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. You know what I'm saying? And definitely been balling since Jim Jones came out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So I don't. It's not that I dislike those guys. I think that there's a need to evolve and you know, kind of be evolutionary in your lyrics, in your rap music, in your creativity, whatever. And you can't be in your late, you know, 40s and 50s, you know, talking about the same stuff you was doing when you was 20. You know what I'm saying? That shows no growth. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care. I don't care what kind of assets you got, whatever. I have not seen one bank open. I have not seen one grocery store open. You know what I'm saying? There's no distribution centers. You know, where are the warehouses? You know, the past 3 years, 3 to 5 years, the trucking industry has been booming. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of men without jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like where's the you know, the platform, like maybe Shark Tank or something like that, where you're giving out, you know, startup funds or anything like that to some of these, you know, man, or you know, you're backing up some of these black community, I mean, black businesses that are trying to get going off the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, thank you, you know, thank you for the turkey, you know, thank you for the turkey, but that's going to last what, a day, two, this dopamine hits that you're giving out people, you know what I'm saying, like for Christmas and things like that. And then they go back to their life of poverty, you know what I'm saying, life of struggle, strain, strife, you know what I'm saying, they have to go back to the block, you know what I'm saying, you're just pushing them right back to the block, pushing them right back to the block, you know what I'm saying, like, there's no progress. There's no progression. You're not showing any progress in your music. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing. Take a lesson from Andre 3000. He just made an album. He just dropped an album with no words. No words, because he ain't got nothing to say. He even said it. I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got no raps for you. You know what I'm saying? One of the interviews I seen him say is like, what am I going to rap about? I'm in my 40s. You know what I'm saying? I'm 48 years old. What am I going to rap about? Getting a colonoscopy? You know what I'm saying? I can revert. He can revert back to his younger days. You know, when he used to rap about, you know, whatever. And always Andre 3000 has always been a lyricist. You know what I'm saying? He's probably one of the coldest lyricists out there. You know what I'm saying? So intellectual rappers out there. So for him to not have nothing to say and recognize that and you know, make a wordless album. What Erykah Badu post? She posted um, you niggas ain't deserve words. But yeah, shout out to that album. You know, I was banging Andre 3000 all day yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I bang it. I drive Uber and I just, from one to however many songs was on there, I just press play and that's what I listen to. And that's what all my riders listen to was Andre 3000, whatever. But, you know, back to the subject, back to the topic at hand. Yeah, man, if you ain't got nothing to say positive out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, just keep it to yourself. Like, I like the music where they're talking about hustling and getting your money together and things like that. But you can leave out the AKs, you know what I'm saying? You can leave out the 357s. You can leave out the drive-bys. We're not there no more. We're not there no more. When I was younger, yeah, we used to bump Rick Ross and Jim Jones, and you know, Meek Mill is kind of a newer artist to me. to me, he's kind of a newer artist. Um, but yeah, we used to, when we were in our 20s, we used to bump that stuff. But now it's like, man, we're looking for something different. We're looking for some growth. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for some growth. We're looking for some community change. We're looking for things that are, you know, affecting our kids in a more positive way, instead of pushing them to the streets and, you know, making it seem like it's okay to go and, you know, kill off whoever. You know what I'm saying? You stepped on my shoe at the club last week. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. But yeah, man, shout out to D1 for starting that movement and getting things going in that perspective, in that conversation started. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that it continues, and I hope that into 2024 we can you know, figure out some good things. And and you know, another thing, I don't appreciate Jim Jones. And you know what I'm saying? He kind of hinted at threatening, you know, the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna threaten the dude? You know what I'm saying? You that feeble-minded, that weak-minded, you know what I'm saying, that you got to feel like you got to go threaten this man because he's speaking the truth. He spoke the truth. This is truth. Like, you're creating destruction. You're perpetuating the idea that, you know what I'm saying, all we are as Black men are just we don't contribute to the community in one bit. And just because we got some money, you know what I'm saying, that should make it okay. That makes it okay because we make some money off of it or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the turkeys. You know what I'm saying? You know, kids love turkeys. Kids love bikes. Kids need diapers. You know what I'm saying? You know, somebody's got to do it. But you're not Nino Brown. You're not Nino Brown out here. You know what I'm saying? We're going, just because we got some money and you give out some gifts or whatnot, don't make it okay. Does not make it okay. I don't care about how much money you got. It's just not what it is. All right? So, you know what I'm saying, let's get with the program and let's get on the right page and let's get doing what we need to do as men. Be a leader of men. Be a leader of men. And a leader of men is not out here destroying the community and then giving out turkeys just to say it's okay. You're getting all the men thrown in prison or in the grave, and you killing off all the daddies, you know what I'm saying, in the community. You're killing these kids' dads, or you're probably not actually doing it. That's the biggest problem, is that you're not actually doing it. You actually have elevated in life. You actually have elevated to this height in life where you could actually make some change, but you still keep talking about the trash. You keep talking about the gutter. You know what I'm saying? Things that you had to do to come up. You know what I'm saying? Now that you up, what now? How do you get up from being up? You know what I'm saying? How do you elevate from where you are right now? So, yeah, man, let's get back to, you know, like, you know what I'm saying, my branding is do king shit, you know what I'm saying, and whatever that means to you, you know what I'm saying, doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have a lot of money or anything like that or whatever. It's just that, what are you doing? Are you just an everyday dad, everyday man, working man, you know what I'm saying, going home to your wife and kids, or, you know what I'm saying, taking care of your kids, going to football practice, and, you know what I'm saying, just being active and, you know what I'm saying, in a positive way in the community, and you're not contributing to the nonsense that goes on out here, then you know, that's doing king shit, man. Like, you can do the bare minimum, but make it positive. Be the positive. You know, don't jump over here to the negative. Stay on the positive side. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Like Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg's doing king shit by cutting out weed. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, making an announcement of it. You know, like I said, again, shout out to Snoop Dogg. Let's you know, stay on that path, and, you know what I'm saying, hopefully a lot of us can fall in line with that agenda right there. In other news, we got Snoop Dogg. I mean, excuse me. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm riding that Snoop Dogg wave really hard. But P. Diddy and Cassie settled out of court. This is crazy to me, you know what I'm saying? This is crazy. P. Diddy has been accused of a lot throughout the years, bro. Like, people can't keep Diddy's name out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they settled out of court, you know what I'm saying? The Cassie alleged sexual abuse, trafficking, physical abuse, you know what I'm saying, over the years throughout the relationship or whatnot. And she was suing them, you know, she was taking them to court or whatnot, and they ended up settling out of court. on some things. I'm actually just going to read the article that I was reading, and it says a settlement was reached Friday between singer Cassie Ventura and music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. One day after Ventura accused him in federal in a federal lawsuit of rape and years of abuse, according to the statements from both sides. We have decided to resolve this matter amicably. I wish Cassie and her family all the best love, Combs said in a Friday statement obtained by CNN. Ventura, who previously dated Combs, filed a lawsuit on Thursday accusing Combs of raping her and subjecting her to years of repeated physical and other abuse. I've decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support, Ventura said in a statement obtained by CNN. Details of the settlement were not immediately released. Now, the reason this is crazy to me is because, I say I want to make sure I word this right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to offend nobody. It's just over the years, we hear a lot of women come out and say that, somebody did something to them years ago. Somebody did something to them years ago. And a lot of people come back and say, oh, you just want some money. You just want this, or there's something that you want to get from this man. And so now you want to bring up these allegations or whatever from years ago, from years back. You know what I'm saying? Just so you can either blackmail them or, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that that's what's going on. I'm just saying that do you want justice or do you want money? You know what I'm saying? Do you want justice or do you want the money or whatever? Of course, Diddy says that she's been trying to blackmail him for money for years. And so, you know what I'm saying? That's always the case. Somebody comes forth with an allegation and then the other person says, well, they're just trying to get some money. They're just trying to get some money out of me. So the reason that's the reason it's interesting to me is because do you want justice or do you want the money? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that they can come to a settlement and you know what I'm saying? But Diddy, you gotta keep your name out the news for negative stuff, bro. Like, come on, man. What else you got? You know what I'm saying? We had Tupac arrested. I mean, the murderer arrested this year, and first thing out of everybody's mouth is Diddy. Well, did he? Nobody knows. And that just I just wanted to breeze by that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't make speculations and we can't assume things about Cassie or Diddy. You know what I'm saying? This is all just all of it is entertainment at the end of the day. All of it is entertainment at the end of the day. And so that's why it's all in the news and all in our faces, because we need something to talk about. And I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying it's true, but I wouldn't be surprised if Cassie didn't have some type of project coming out or something like that here in the near future. A book release, a tell-all memoir. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be surprised to see that in the next weeks or so. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised that would happen. And, speaking of allegations, let's jump to Will Smith. Suing Jada Pinkett Smith, over allegations that he slept with Dwayne Martin. That's tough, man. Will Smith is an idol to a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us grew up on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Big Willie style, you know what I'm saying? Summertime. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy but my take on it is I don't have a take on it. Like, I don't necessarily have a take on it, but you would think that the way that this man came out and said what he said about Will Smith is just, it seems a little vindictful. You know what I'm saying? It seems a little it seems like an allegation that he's making against somebody because he didn't get what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like he just was like, it seems like he called up for the interview, right? He's like, hey, I got some tea to drop on you about Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? Bring me on the show. bring me on. Let's talk about it or whatever. I got some tea to drop on you about Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. It's gonna drive the people crazy. All right, you know what I'm saying? And it seems like behind the scenes, he went to Will and was like, "Hey, I need 50 bands. If you don't give me 50 bands, I'm going public." You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it's true or false. He just said that, you know what I'm saying? If you don't give me 50 bands, I'm going public. Like I said, I'm just talking out my ass right now. But at the same time, I know it's one woman when I see one. You know what I'm saying? So nobody knows if it's really true or whatnot of what's going on. Nobody knows. Speculation. It's all speculation, right? It's all speculation. It's all what this guy has to say. You know, who knows? Who knows? Because these behind closed doors, somebody might open up and see some shit that you didn't want them to see. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? I know Tisha Campbell once came out and said some things back in the day or whatever. You know, who's to say that this man is not playing on that idea that Tisha Campbell, you know what I'm saying, said something and decided that Tisha Campbell said something. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say that he's not doing that? And who's to say that it's not true? Who's to say that it's not true that Will wasn't back there getting his standing ovation on, you know what I'm saying? But this shit is crazy, man. This celebrity world, man, this celebrity world is something crazy, man. It's definitely entertaining to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely entertaining to follow, whatever. So, at the end of the day, man, it's all allegations, speculation, and entertainment. It's all entertainment to keep us entertained and keep us going. But yeah, man, I like this whole live thing, whatever. It wasn't so bad, whatever. I've had something to talk about. I've had something to talk about. All my stories and everything is gonna be in my blog. I'm gonna drop links to all these stories and things like that if you want to read up on them or whatever, see the videos, see the clips or whatever. I'm sure you've already seen them all, whatever, but you can get them all here in one spot. You know what I'm saying? My blog is dokings.blog. It's dokings.blog. So if you know what I'm saying, if you want to check that out or whatever, it's not just about nonsense. It's got a lot of stuff on self-help stuff on there. Men's mental health stuff on there. Just things about hustling, just being a better man. You know what I'm saying? Just being a better man. That's what I put out on my blog. So you want to check out any of that. I'd appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It's free. It's a free blog. It's not anything. I mean, donations if you want. There's a link at the top for donations if you want. I'm trying to increase. I'm trying to build my blog. I'm trying to build my platform. I'm trying to be a more influential, positive person. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about jokes and controversy. You know what I'm saying? Trying to help pick up my community, help pick up people that look like me and that come from where I come from. You know what I'm saying? Come from the streets or come from the projects or come from poverty. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to do what I can do. I'm just trying to use my skills to do what I can do to the best of my ability with what I got. You know what I'm saying? So as I increase, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna release these. I'm trying to release these every week. Stay tuned. Follow me. Follow the link or whatever. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here because I've been talking for so long, too long already, and I'm probably about to start rambling on and on about whatever. So about to go turn on my Uber app. And one thing, okay? One thing I'm gonna say because I'm about to go start driving. Brother, if you're out here struggling, right? If you're out here struggling, you need some money, you need a car, you need some, just a way to get back on your feet, man. I ran down to the Uber office. I think that they give a link that I can share with y'all where y'all can sign up to drive for Uber. If you need some money for the holiday season, and whatnot, some extra money, man, Uber is good. Uber, Lyft is good. Well, I don't drive for Lyft, so I can't say nothing about Lyft. Excuse me, Uber. I didn't mean to plug them. But just go, join one of these rideshare services, and You know what I'm saying? If you have a valid license, that's all you need. You know what I'm saying? That's all you need is a valid license or whatever. Get some driving skills. Don't get on this road if you don't know how to drive. If you don't have no sense, if you don't have no customer service skills as well. You know what I'm saying? Don't get out here and get on this road or whatever and trying to drive around people or whatnot. But Uber is a good income source if you're, you know, need a side hustle, you need some things to help you get back on your toes or whatnot or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's a potential to make some big money. Like, so that's just my hustle tip. I'll try to do that too at the end of every one of these clips. My hustle tip, you know what I'm saying? Get your hustle up, get off your ass, get your hustle on. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't wait for Rick Ross. Rick Ross ain't gonna do it for you. He too busy trying to give out turkeys. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do it for you. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You're gonna have to get up and get off your ass, and you have to do it yourself. You're gonna have to figure that shit out by yourself. Don't be waiting on nobody to come save you. Okay, there's no grocery stores in the hood. The rappers ain't about to put no grocery stores in the hood. Not tomorrow anyway. Oh, shout out to T.I. T.I. just opened up an affordable housing apartment complex, and he's got what I think it was like 30 to 50 free housing opportunities for homeless youth. And you know what I'm saying, in the building, I think it was like 25 units in the apartment complex. And well, the math, what I just said ain't mathing, but yeah, I should have touched on that. But I'll look into that story and I'll bring that to you here shortly or whatever to see what's going on with T.I. But shout out to T.I., man, for doing that, for stepping up and doing something like that, man. He's the first rapper to do something like that. And that's what we need. That's the type of king shit that we need in the community. It's not turkeys. We love turkey for sure, but that's not a very tangible thing that you got going on. But you know what I'm saying? T.I., shout out to T.I., man. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your work, man. Keep doing king shit. King, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, keep doing it. Keep inspiring and keep doing things that resonate with, you know, positive messaging. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm gonna sneak up on out of here, man. You know, follow me on Instagram. You know, follow me here, whatever. Check out my blog and all that good stuff. And yeah, man, I'll see y'all next time, man. I'll see if I'm gonna watch this back and see how I did and see if I need to slow down, if I'm just talking too much, I'm just rambling or whatever. And like I said, it's my first episode. I'm gonna call this Crowning Conversation. Going over on Facebook, you can look it up, Crowning Conversation. Look it up, follow that, you can get part of it, and we're gonna start going in the right direction. Let's go to the right direction. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about here, get out here and drive. And I've been said bye 3,000 times already. Check y'all later. How you stop this? Are you sure you want to stop? Yes.